why you haven't started investing yet? I want to start with a question that I think a lot of people avoid asking themselves honestly. Do you know roughly what your net worth is right now? Not your salary, not what is in your checking account. Your actual net worth, what you own minus what you owe. Most people do not. And most people, if they are being honest, have a vague sense that the number should be bigger than it is by now, that they should have started doing something sooner, that the gap between where they are and where they want to be feels larger every year. If that is you, you are not behind because you are bad with money. You are not behind because you haven't worked hard enough. In almost every case, the real reason is a lot more specific than that, and once you understand it, it is actually fixable. I am going to walk you through the real psychology behind why most people never start investing, even when they know they should. And I am going to give you the specific steps to break through it, because the cost of waiting is not abstract. I'm going to show you the exact numbers, and they are not small. Let's get into it. Before I get into the psychology, I want to give you a sense of the scale of this problem, because I think most people underestimate it. 52% of people haven't even considered investing in the past year. Not couldn't invest, hadn't thought about it. 70% say the main reason is they do not feel like they know enough. Another 66% say the thought makes them nervous or anxious. Research shows the average person believes they need around $40,000 saved before they can start investing. The actual minimum at most brokerages is $1. The gap between what people believe is true and what is actually true is staggering. In 2024, 65% of young Americans had retirement savings, but only 26% felt on track. The majority do not feel like it's working. This is not a knowledge problem. It is that something is happening in the gap between knowing about it and actually doing it. Researchers call it action paralysis or complexity aversion, and understanding it is the first step to getting past it. I want to introduce you to 3 people. Sarah is 24. She just started her first job. She puts away $500 a month. By the time Sarah reaches 65, her investment could grow to over $1.5 million. She just lets it run. Now meet Mike. Mike is 30. He also invests $500 a month. He was just 6 years behind Sarah. Just 6 years. By 65, Mike ends up with around $920,000. Those 6 years cost him more than $500,000 in lost compounding. And then there's Emily. Emily is 40. She starts investing $500 a month. By 65, Emily has approximately $380,000. It sounds okay until you realize Sarah's $1.5 million was made with the exact same monthly amount. The only difference is, when they started, Sarah's returns were $1.25 million. Emily's were $230,000. Same strategy, vastly different outcomes, purely because of time. It is not the amount you invest that determines your outcome. It is the length of time your money has to compound. The cost of waiting is exponential, not linear. Every year you wait is 1 year less of your returns earning their own returns. An investor who starts at 23 and stops at 33 can end up with the same amount as someone who starts at 33 and saves twice as much. So we have established what is at stake. Now, let's talk about what's actually in the way. It is usually one of these 4 things. 1. Complexity aversion. Your brain encounters terminology like index funds, ETFs, and asset allocation, and it stalls. You do not need to understand how an engine works to drive a car. Investing has been packaged to feel more difficult than it is. 2. Loss aversion. The psychological pain of losing money is twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining it. Doing nothing feels safe, but a savings account losing value to inflation is not safe. It is just quietly shrinking your purchasing power. 3. The identity gap. Many people do not see themselves as an investor. They think it's for wealthy people or finance experts. For waiting for the right moment, the market has never arrived at a moment that felt universally safe. Uncertainty is the permanent condition. So how do you fix it? Step 1. Start embarrassingly small. The goal right now is to become someone who invests. Step 2. Automate it. Set up a transfer on payday so you never have to decide again. Remove willpower from the equation. Step 3. Learn one concept at a time. This week, understand index funds. Next week, expense ratios. Learn while you are in the market. Step 4. Measure progress correctly. In the early stages, the habit is the story, not the returns. Celebrate the consistency. Not starting is a choice with a permanent cost. Your future self will care whether you started today. If this helped, subscribe. We break down the mechanics of money every week. See you in the next video. Before I let you go, I want to show you something I actually use. It's called Coho. Think of it as a smarter spending account. No monthly fees, eating into your money. No surprise charges, just a clean way to track exactly where your money is going. Which, after everything we just talked about, is kind of the whole point. Here's the deal. If you sign up using my referral code, it's in the description, and you get verified and spend just $20, you'll get 3 free months of Coho Everything. Coho Everything gives you cash back, credit building, financial coaching, no foreign transaction fees, the full package. 3 months? On them? That's not a bad way to start fixing your money habits. Link and code are right below this video. Kicks 5 minutes. Go do it while you're still motivated. See you next week.